go. All right, Princess. We are going to read from Munchworks, the first collection. The Fire Station. Michael and Sheila were walking down the street. As they passed the fire station, Sheila said, "Michael, let's go ride a fire truck." Michael said, "Well, I think maybe I should ask my mother. Maybe I should ask my father. Well, maybe I think we should go in," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael's hand and pulled him up to the door. Sheila knocked. Blam, 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 blam. A large fireman came out and asked, "Well, what can I do for you?" "Well," said Michael, "maybe you could..."
It's a fire truck puppy.
A fire truck puppy? That's a Dalmatian. "Maybe you could show us a fire truck and hoses and rubber boots and ladders and that sort of stuff." "Certainly," said the fireman. "And maybe," said Sheila, "maybe you could let us drive a fire truck?" "Certainly not," said the fireman. They went in and looked at the fire ladders and the hoses and the big rubber boots. They looked at the enormous fire trucks and the big fire trucks and the extra large fire trucks. When they were done, Michael said, "Let's go." "Right," said Sheila. "Let's go into the enormous fire truck." When they were in the truck, the fire alarm went off. Clang, 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 clang. "Oh, no," said Michael. "Oh, yes," said Sheila. Then she grabbed Michael and pulled him into the back seat. Firemen came running from all over. They slid down poles and ran downstairs. They all jumped into the truck and drove off. The firemen didn't look in the back seat. Michael and Sheila were in the back seat. They came to an enormous fire. It was yucky-colored smoke. It got everything all over everything. It colored Michael yellow, green, and blue, and it covered Sheila purple, green, and yellow. When the fire chief saw them, he said, "What are you two doing here?" Sheila said, "We came into the fire truck. We thought it maybe was a bus. We thought maybe it was a taxi. We thought maybe it was an elevator. We thought maybe..." "I think I maybe better bring you home," said the fire chief. He put Michael and Sheila in his car and drove them away. When Michael got home and knocked on his door, his mother opened it and said, "You can't come and play with Michael. You're too dirty." And she slammed the door in Michael's face. "My own mother," said Michael. "She didn't even know me." He knocked on the door again. His mother opened up the door and said, "You dirty boy, I already said you can't come and play with Michael. You're too dirty. You're absolutely filthy. You're a mess. Oh, you're Michael." Michael went inside and lived in the bathtub for 3 days before he got clean. When Sheila came home, she knocked on her door. Her father opened it and said, "I'm sorry. You can't come and play with Sheila. You're too dirty." He slammed the door right in her face. "Oh," said Sheila, "my own father, and he didn't even recognize me." She kicked and pounded on the door as loud as she could. Her father opened the door and said, "Now stop that racket. You're too dirty. You're too filthy. You're disgusting. You're absolutely filthy. You're a total mess. You're my... Oh my. You're Sheila." "Right," said Sheila. "I went to a fire in a fire truck and got all smoky and I wasn't even scared." Sheila went inside and lived in the bathtub for 5 days before she got clean. Then Michael took Sheila on a walk past a police station. He told her, "If you ever take me in another fire truck, I'm going to ask the police to put you in jail." "Jail?" yelled Sheila. "Let's go look in jail. What a wonderful idea." "Oh no," yelled Michael, and Sheila grabbed his hand and pulled him into the police station. The end.